Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village, there lived a kind and hard-working farmer. Every morning, before sunrise, he would walk a long distance to bring water from a faraway well. On his shoulders, he carried a wooden stick with two clay pots tied to each end. One of the pots was perfectly made, smooth, shiny, and strong. The other had a small crack along its side. Each day, when the farmer returned home, the cracked pot was only half full, as it had leaked much of its water on the way. The perfect pot felt proud of its flawless shape. But over time, it began to mock the cracked pot. "Look at you," it said one morning. "You're broken and useless. Half your water is always gone before we even reach home." The cracked pot stayed silent. It felt deep sadness inside, but never spoke a word. Day after day, it endured the teasing, and slowly it began to believe that it truly was worthless. One day, unable to hold its pain any longer, the cracked pot whispered softly to the farmer, tears glistening on its surface. "Master," it said, "I'm sorry. Because of my crack, you lose so much of your hard work. I'm broken. I feel ashamed. Please forgive me." The farmer smiled kindly. "My dear little pot," he said gently, "tomorrow, I'll show you something that will make you see how special you really are." The next morning, as they walked back from the well, the farmer said, "Look carefully at the side of the path where you hang." The cracked pot looked down, and to its amazement, the roadside was full of beautiful flowers. Red, yellow, pink, blooming brightly under the sun. The pot was surprised and happy for a moment. But as they reached home, it saw again that half of its water was gone. Its heart grew heavy once more. "I still failed you," it whispered sadly. "I couldn't bring a full pot of water." The farmer placed both pots down and smiled warmly. "My friend, don't you understand?" he said softly. "Those flowers you saw, they grew only on your side of the path. I knew about your crack all along. Months ago, I planted flower seeds there. And every day, as we walked home, you watered them without even realizing it. Because of you, the road has become full of beauty and color." The cracked pot's tears of sadness turned into tears of joy. It finally felt proud and useful. The farmer continued, "You see, what you thought was your weakness became your gift. Because of your crack, the world became more beautiful. So remember, my friends, nobody is perfect. We all have flaws, we all have cracks. But sometimes, those very cracks allow the light to shine through."